plenty of vehicles to choose from our house. So we're driving a different one. But we are headed to Branson this morning. There were like 1 or 2 things I had left to do there. And I was like, I really didn't want to go somewhere far, like 5-hour drive technically this weekend. So I was like, you know what? Let's do Branson, and then we're going to go to a state park, which is about an hour and a half north of Branson. So I'm super excited. And I have my mom with me. So yeah, I got my coffee. That's going to help me. Kind of upset about my tire, but I do have road hazard on it, so I know it's going to be taken care of, but it's okay. It's going to be okay. So we're headed to Talking Rocks Cavern this morning, and I emailed them like a couple of months ago to make sure I could video things in there, and they said it was fine. Just make sure you ask the tour guide before she's posted on YouTube. And I'm like, I'm not going to post her, so I'm not worried about that. And then we're going to go just kind of shop around, and then I was going to do, they have a train there, and I have talked about it in the past, but during the summer they said it was miserable because there was hardly any AC in the train. So I was excited to do the fall train, and of course I wait till the last minute, and there weren't any like ones for this morning or afternoon available, so we were going to do the Polar Express. But I'm afraid with the Polar Express train, I don't know if I'm going to be able to video that because that's a specialty train. So, and it was going to be later in the evening, and she didn't really want to do it, so it's okay. So we're still going to have fun no matter what, and we might do another fun activity this afternoon depending on what's going on. So I'm not staying at a Marriott this time, which it's going to be weird because I have been staying at Marriott's a lot lately, and so I feel like it's a downgrade in a sense, but I know it's going to be just fine. But this hotel we're staying at doesn't have breakfast, so that is a first. I haven't stayed at a hotel without breakfast in a long time, but it's fine because normally I can't eat a lot of the things they have there anyway. So we're on our way to Branson. We got like an hour and a half drive, so we're going to enjoy the pretty fall, well, what leaves we have left on our trees. So here we go. We made it. They have a lot of cute kids stuff. Oh, they have a mini golf. This is so cute. This cavern has so much to offer. Talking Rocks Cavern. I'm out here on the nature trail, which they have a lookout point, which is how it looks like about a mile, but it's really steep up. And they have like a kids area. They have so much. They have a play cave country mini golf, a mine for gemstones, like kids who want to mine for their own gems. And they have a family game area. And then the blacklight room, which you guys saw, where all the different colored gems. Let's see, then lookout tower, picnic area, and then a crawl maze for kids. So much to offer. I have about 10 minutes before we start the tour. It's about 45 minutes. They said around 265 stairs. So cool, so cool. And the gift shop is huge. Like, I am loving this place. So you're not gonna be able to hear the tour guide talk because that's with special permission, but you'll get to see the inside. ...265 stairs later, and I did it. It was a fun tour. Our guide, he was trying to be funny, bless his heart, and it wasn't working out. It wasn't working out for him. He was trying to engage, and I felt so bad for him. But so the stairs that we were on, they were 94 years old. That didn't really bring a lot of comfort to people. Again, okay, they are concrete. So the original name of the cave was called Fairy Cave, and the reason for that is a little boy was outside running, chasing some animals, and there was a rabbit that he was following, and it fell down a hole. Well, he thought, okay, I didn't hear anything, so he started throwing pebbles down there, and he's like, okay, this is really far down there. Went and told his father got some friends. His father had 3 sons, and he volunteered all 3 sons to go down in that hole and see what it was about. And one of the boys, back then they just had lanterns, so the only way he could describe it is he saw like a fairy on the wall. So they named it Fairy Cave. And then 1960 something, they changed the name to Talking Rocks, because they had put like little monitors behind rocks, and instead of having a tour guide, these rocks were telling the story, but kids were terrified of all of a sudden this voice just coming out of a rock. So now they have tour guides, but it is a lot of fun. It's really cool, really tight spots. I got half of my skirt got wet, but that's okay. But it was in a lot of stairs, 265. So if you are claustrophobic or have some issues going up and down stairs, I don't recommend this for you, but it's a lot of fun. And Talking Rocks Cavern. So now we're gonna go eat. I'm starving. My mom's starving. She sat in the car while I did the tour. Oh, and went to Walmart. So now we're gonna go eat at Dana's Barbecue. Burgers and Barbecue. Okay, Dana's Barbecue was, if you're near here, like it's literally like 2 minutes away from Talking Rock Cavern. This is supposed to be like the number 2 barbecue place in the area. Nah, I don't see it. My mom loved her burger. I mean, it was nice to have a gluten-free bun, but I didn't see a big deal in it. Not at all. So anyway, it was okay, but not the greatest. Now we're gonna do some shopping, and then we're gonna do something fun this afternoon. After about an hour of shopping, about an hour, because we went to, where did we go?
Disney started it.
Oh yeah, but this is Branson, no, Tanger Outlets, and then we were at the Greenwich Village?
No, Dickens.
Or whatever.
Dickens Holiday.
Yeah. We are wore out. This is terrible. Like, I'm usually like, go, but yeah. So now we're gonna go find our hotel, check in, and then go to what's called...
This is why they tell people to only cross at the crosswalks.
Yeah. We are going to Beyond the Lens. It is really cool. I will explain it in a few, but first, let's get to our hotel. Okay, so we tried to check into our hotel, and that didn't, we were 30 minutes early, and she's like, we don't have it ready yet, I don't have my list. I'm like, that's fine. So, since I was kind of going downhill, I decided to get a coffee, and I found this place called The Collective Coffee Shop. We drive up, and you go to this church, and I'm like, it's literally inside this church. My mom's like, you go in, this seems weird. And so I go in, and I order, it's called the Monet. It's dark chocolate and marshmallow with oat milk, and they also had hemp milk. Never heard of that before. And I asked him, he actually asked me how I found this coffee shop. I said, I found you on Google. He's like, interesting. He said, well, our last day is actually November 30th. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. He's like, no, don't worry. We have a sister shop that is in Branson, but it's a drive-through. He said, for this coffee shop, this location, we really want people to come in. We could talk to them. And yeah, Branson is not that way. Branson is not that way at all. So people want to come and go, and that is it. So they're closing the coffee shop in the church down, but they're keeping their other location open, and it's thriving. But it's really good coffee. The sister location is called Vintage Paris, so check them out because it's really good. So since we can't check into our hotel, we were going to do the train, but because I waited last minute, now we're going to do what's called Beyond the Lens. I have always seen like this location, and I've always driven by it. Like, I never looked into it to see what it really is, but there's a lot of fun, like fun random things to do inside here. Like there's a, what is it? What kind of ride would you call it? It's called Flying Ride. It reminds me of Soarin' at Disney World. You sit in it and they above, and it's like not 3D. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just really fun.
It is like a
yeah, it is a lot of fun. So we're gonna do that, and then they just have fun things to do inside. So we got on Groupon, and we got the Beyond the Lens, the stuff inside to do, and then the ride itself for only $24. So you get on Groupon and get that, because if you get on the Beyond the Lens website, like you can either buy 2 rides for $20, or you can buy the Beyond the Lens package and the rides for $40. Like they have all these packages, but it's just easier to get on Groupon and do it that way. There we go. Okay, we just did our Polar Express ride. So much fun. Oh, that was so much fun. Highly recommend it. They have a Polar Express you can do, or just like fly across America. The Polar Express, like hardly anyone did. So now we're gonna go back through Beyond the Lens, and there are a couple things that we wanted to do that we saw were pretty cool. Okay, I wasn't able to show every little detail because obviously you don't want to give too much away, but that was awesome. That was so much fun. We highly recommend Beyond the Lens. Do either the Polar Express or the Fly Across America
if you come
ride.
At
Come at holidays for Polar Express, but so much fun. So now we're gonna go check into our hotel and then go eat some Thai food. And actually, I'm probably gonna, well, yeah, I'll end the vlog here, show y'all the hotel in the morning, because the Thai food that we are eating at, we've already eaten at before, so no need to vlog it. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and make sure you subscribe.